All right, y'all boys clap. Shalom, Israel. This is an Israelite School of Universal Knowledge. Started out in 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And we are led by the amazing Commanding General YAHANNA. This is the Houston Wednesday law class. So we're going to get into some law. But mainly I want to talk about, essentially like brotherhood. Because like the scripture says, Christ said that I'm just paraphrasing, all these commandments that he gave you all hang on one law. You know what I'm saying? Loving yourself, loving your brothers as you do yourself. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that I want to get to that's that's key to, what I'm saying, how we live is brotherhood. That's like the glue to everything. That's the glue to, what I'm saying, whether you call it brotherhood, camaraderie, family, whatever you want to call it. That's the glue to anything successful. That's the glue to a championship football team or a championship basketball team. Right. That's the glue to a successful business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you treat people and how you go about doing things is vital to, a successful, family, a nation. But with us, the Bible gives us the blueprint to everything that we're supposed to be doing. Like we don't have to think about nothing. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to come together and okay, what we gonna do? How we gonna do this? How we gonna handle this? How we gonna? It's already written for us. But due to our oppressors in the Christian church, man, like we don't know nothing from nothing. But you see, it's evident, and in our communities. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, we always talking about Seneca Village, which is they done tore down and made Central Park in New York. We always talking about Rosewood. We always talking about Black Wall Street. So it's evident, like when we put our minds and our glue together, uh, ain't nothing can stop us. You know what I'm saying? Like even back in before we went to Egypt, we was in the city of Goshen. Goshen was thriving. Like Egypt was borrowing stuff from Goshen. You know what I'm saying? But then when we start disobeying the Lord, you know what I'm saying? That's when the Lord started taking stuff away from us. That's when we have to suffer. That's when we have to be under servitude to another nation. All right. Um, Somebody got a apocrypha? I need Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 1. Goshen, Goshen. Yeah, that's the city that Joseph established. When we got to Egypt, you know, Pharaoh was like, "Hey man, y'all, you can take this piece of land and and build build it for your family." He not knowing that he built a whole infrastructure, a whole empire during the famine. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Which one is I one 24 and 1?
25 and one. One of these brothers up here can read. The wireless speakers on. I mean the wireless mics on. One of y'all got Ecclesiasticus. All right, no sweat. Or just read it for me right quick.
Ecclesiasticus 25 and 1. In three things, in, in, in three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful, both before God and men.
All right, so it's saying three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful before God and men. So it's three things that the Lord see that's like beautiful in His eyes. Like He really appreciate this. All right, go ahead.
Continuation. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and his a man and a wife that agree together.
It says the unity of brethren. You know that's part of that glue. You know what I'm saying? When when the brethren are unified, you know what I'm saying, that's a strong defense. You know, there are organizations that try it, you know what I'm saying, to an extent. You know, you got fraternities, you know, they unify in brotherhood. You know, different organizations do it, but they don't have the Lord with them. You know what I'm saying? So when it says the unity of brethren, you know, just think about, you know, if you had you and you had three brothers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably about a year or two apart. So which means y'all in school around the same time. So if you you in a, if you in the in the sixth grade and you got two brothers in the seventh grade and then your older brother in the eighth grade, you know what I'm saying? You get into it with somebody, all you gotta do is, hey, you can, hey, big bro, man, I just got into it with this dude, you know what I'm saying? And he picked on me. You tell that one brother what's finna happen. He about to tell the other two brothers, like, hey, now we gotta unify, 'cause we not finna let our little brother, you know, go down like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of overdone when we start talking about in the hood, because uh in the hood we don't allow our own people to come to our own streets. Like in Houston, like we had it bad with that north side south side thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing for me to be on the south side, you know, right now. You know what I'm saying? Right, you know what I'm saying? And but on that scale, like, you know, cause of course, you know, south side people, they unified together. North side people unified together, like at Astroworld. If y'all know anything about Astroworld, that was ground zero. That was the battleground. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't go to Astroworld with your girlfriend by yourself if you was from the north side. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, you got something?
Shalom, Lord of Christ. But it's crazy because like we were speaking about that yesterday. Back then you had to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So we came in numbers, like un- unbelievable numbers. We
Right,
flooding buses like back to back, four or
right.
five buses.
Yeah.
You know, and but it was something that like you said, the older brother and the older cousin, we
Mm-hmm.
saw them doing this. So when we finally got a season pass and mama dropping me off at Astorwell all day, it's going down, Fright Fest.
Right,
But that's the difference in age now because you can't even talk to the young. You
right.
know, you try and speak to them on what you did and why you had to do it. You know, a lot of us ain't have to do what we did, bro.
No,
You
not
know,
at
we
all.
wasn't it wasn't we wasn't in the truth. We were looking at the worldly things. We were looking at the cars, the clothes, the female, the jewelry, the diamonds, the
Mm-hmm.
golds in my mouth. Like I got drink in the refrigerator. Like our priorities was screwed up because they was of the world. But man, oh man, like if they was of the Lord, we was right on time.
Right.
Like like yeah, we in poverty. Okay, yeah, he said the poorest. Like I want you to be stripped and divested of
Mm-hmm.
everything. You know, so I could rebuild you. You know, and I can have you whole. You know,
Right.
so it's funny you said that. I just feel like this day and age with the phone, you could
Mm-hmm.
type in something, you know, and then you have people that's not even in the situation, and
Mm-hmm.
they blow it up into proportion
Right.
to where it just, yeah,
Right. So yeah, that's heavy because um, when we misconstrue brotherhood, stuff like that ends up happening. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it because I got a lot of a lot of stuff. All right, you know what I'm saying? So the unity of brethren, that's beautiful in the sight of the Lord. You know, uh, when we come together, like even like when we was talking about like on Thursdays, like just coming to the school just to play cards and what I'm saying, do stuff like that, dominoes, shoot dice, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying, or even just calling on your brother, hey, just check you good, you good mentally, or you hungry, or what I'm saying, like, hey, no, we not. I'm telling you, like, you'll be surprised, uh, how like even like the people that's not in the truth or not in the school, how much they call General Hyman, or how much they call Captain Tazariak. And they talk about him, and oh man, y'all not in the truth and blah blah this, but when you need some brotherhood, who you gonna call? You know what I'm saying? And guess what? General Hyman and Captain Tazariak, Commander General YAHANNA Salakia, you know what I'm saying? They gonna extend that arm of brotherhood every time. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do it every time. And not gonna say, oh yeah, I showed brotherhood to whoop the whoop, even though he not in school. Yeah, I showed him brother, not to get no clout or nothing. They just gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, General Muhammad, he don't say no names, but yeah, I mean, I be getting calls. I be trying to lift weights and pump iron. And I get calls from other brothers that's not even in the school, but I help them out. All right. The next one, it says the love of neighbors. You know what I'm saying? The love of your neighbors. And we ain't talking about, in this context, like love your neighbor like your actual next door neighbor. We're talking about different tribes because uh, how the system and how the oppressors have it, they have blacks and Hispanics at odds. You know what I'm saying? But when you get a black and Hispanic together, like when they unify, like we like the same people. You know what I'm saying? Not that now I'm talking about my Judite brothers, but when I had car trouble, it was always an Iskarite brother or a Northern Kingdom brother that pulled over to help me. I, I mean, like almost every time. You know what I'm saying? Of course, some brothers, help, but like every time, it was either it was a Northern Kingdom brother that pulled over to help me with my car when I had car trouble. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no white people stop. Ain't no Chinese people stop. Ain't no Hamite people stop. It was always the people that's in the trenches together, whether you call it a hood or a barrio. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason or indication that we the same people. We get oppressed the same. You know what I'm saying? Northern Kingdom experiencing it heavy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like when black people was going through their stuff. You know what I'm saying, with lynchings and the George Floyds and this and that and this and that. It was Hispanic brothers right there with us. That's why I hate when Northern Kingdom going what they're going through right now. You got some people that's not knowledgeable up here. I'm talking about black people. Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with us. Oh, that's they fight up until they put martial law in Chicago on O Block and stuff like that. Oh, now it's an issue. So when we talking about neighbors, we still talking about Israelites. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about the different tribes unifying. All right, because your neighbor can be, because you can stay in a nice neighborhood. You can stay in River Oaks, and your neighbor can be Tom Rabinowitz, and he is Heil Hitler to the bone. I ain't talking about that neighbor. You know what I'm saying? That's why when people read these scriptures, they say, "Look, you say neighbors. You know, well, my neighbor on this side is white. This one's white, and he's Chinese across the street." But it's not talking about that. We all go to the Texans game together. That don't mean nothing. Yeah, he probably gives you probably get good seats going to that Texans game, that football game with them. But if soon something happened in that neighborhood to where people got to clean to their own, they gonna push the button on you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna push the button on you. Hey, but Tom, I mean, we good. Like, what happened? You know, like, no, I gotta look out for mine. Gotta look out for mine. And you the bottom of the totem pole when it come when you break it down like that. All right. So the love of neighbors and a man and a wife that agree together. Oh man, that's a man and a wife that agree together. That's an amazing thing. An amazing thing. They call well in modern terms they probably would call it a power couple. A power couple because you know the woman is on the same page with the man as one. The same thing that God designed it to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when y'all marry, y'all become as one. All right. So that means you thinking the same, she thinking the same. She's your helpmeet, and she's doing her job as being a helpmeet. Not a salagi, not a boss bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because a boss chick, you know what I'm saying? She has rule, dictate. Do what I say because I'm a boss. Ego. You know what I'm saying? Even with a man, you know what I'm saying? A man that really don't know how to lead to according to the law, he just do what I say and shut up. I mean that's cool, but if you don't know what you're doing, you leading that sister down a death trap. So when it's saying a man and a wife that agree together, okay, well, I mean, it's nothing wrong with listening to your wife. Like if you terrible at money and she's an accountant, why not listen to her? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got $50,000. I'm about to do this one, baby. It's not wise to do that right now. You know we gotta shut up. You know I'm this is my $50,000. Blah 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 blah. 3 months down the road, y'all gotta sell the lawnmower, the house. You gotta sell everything because you didn't listen to her because she's an accountant. You know what I'm saying? So a man and a wife that agree together, that is a beautiful thing. That's the Lord loves it. You know, that's like the grease in the gears. You know, keep everything rolling smooth. All right. Uh, drop that and give me First John chapter 4. Somebody need a sword down there? Yeah, you can use this. All right, let's try to get that quickly as possible. First John chapter 4. And we're gonna start at verse 20. All right, go ahead.
This is the book of First John, chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hated his brother, he is a liar.
He is a what?
A liar.
So if a man say I love God, but he hate his brother, he is a liar. You hear that all the time in church. Oh, I love the Lord. He heard my cry. But then when that brother that's standing in the middle of the street every day, asks for I don't care if he trying to buy a beer, a cigarette, whatever he trying to buy, give it to him. But you pass him up, excuse me, can you give me some change? You got some spare change? No, you give me some change. That's what people say. You know what I'm saying? When they prideful. No, you give me $1. You go to work just like I go to work. You know what I'm saying? You see that brother in need. It don't matter. It don't even matter if he purposely threw his life away. But the Lord done humbled him enough to where he got to get on the street and beg for money. Put yourself in them shoes. You will want somebody to help you. You want somebody to, show enough love to get instead of you giving you what you asked for. You probably asked for some spare change, quarter, dime, and they give you $10, or they pick you up and go buy you some food. You you'll wish somebody did that for you. You know what I'm saying? So hating your brother, that's and not giving him what he needs or helping him, and that don't mean that every time you see somebody that you got to go out there and help them. You know what I'm saying? But if it's in your heart that that you don't give because uh, they afforded you the same opportunities that you had, and they threw it away, and you just looking down on them because or whatever, that's in the wrong spirit. All right, somebody has something to say? 1 John chapter 4 verse 20. Yeah. So if a man say he love God, I love God, and hate of his brother, he is a liar.
Why?
How else do you hate your brother? No, give me some reason. Like how else can you hate your brother?
Envy,
Envy,
uh, manipulation.
manipulation.
See. Okay. Okay. I it 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 ties into from yes we flowing like the crab in the bucket effect,
Oh,
crawfish in
that
the
man,
bucket
that's the
effect.
one right there.
Yeah,
That crab in the
we
bucket
spoke. Yeah,
syndrome.
yeah. But and see that's brother spoke on something yesterday, and we were talking about the dudes that get to the top,
Uh huh.
and they look down at the dudes that doing what they did to get to the top,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like uh, you gonna take my spot. So
Right.
now what they do is they come around the other way and they throw a wrench,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like, yeah, man, I ain't hating on him, but he doing too much. But you did too much to get to where you at
Right.
too. You just don't have to do too much, but somebody under you is doing too much.
Right.
Yeah, but I feel like envy and jealousy,
Mm-hmm.
upon my fellow brother, like it's not in against the oppressor.
Right.
It's like you said, we'll go to work, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am,
Yeah.
and then go home and he trying to punch his wife.
Right.
It's like you was just at work, like they just disrespected you, and you put your head down
Yeah,
and
you took it.
said, I work 2 more days.
Right.
Yeah,
Like lying is a major one too. You know what I'm saying? But back to what you were saying as far as your brothers, like treat how you treating your brothers. Like you said, like if you work at a restaurant or you work in some type of service, and a Edomite comes up to you, hello, how you doing, sir? May I help you? We got this special today. If you buy this, we blah 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 blah. But then soon as your brother or your sister walk in, may I help you? Your whole demeanor change. You know what I'm saying? You already got a predisposed notion that they ain't coming here to buy nothing. They coming here to steal. Blah blah this. And white people they steal more than anybody. Yeah, yeah. So you done gave all the specials and the options to this oppressor on how to get the best deal out that restaurant store whatever the case may be. But when your brother coming now, oh man, help you. Do you need anything? Just call me when you're ready. But you walking that oppressor, you walking him around the store. Oh yeah, this one. Oh, this is not a good one. You might want to try this one and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like all that ties in. How you treat your brother and your sister. Go ahead.
Go to Salakia one.
Go
It
ahead.
go to like when you sell your brother out, that's how
Hmm.
you hate him. You feel me?
Right.
Like you will trade your brother to bump shoulders with these oppressors. You feel what I'm saying? Your brother's life. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And then like once you get to where you going, you be done just as dirty as the brother that you hate. You get what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
say you out here selling drugs or you out here robbing and this and that. So now you rap about it.
Yeah.
Now you an executive. Now
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? You living in the neighborhood where the oppressor that was your producer and executive is, and now you looking at the brothers that's coming from the same environment you coming from, and you like look at the scum of the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. Let me tell y'all, TV land, y'all can believe me or not. Guess who hated y'all? Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King hated black people. You know why? Because he preached equality and joining together with enemies. This is a preacher or a pastor we talking about that completely didn't read Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. You know what I'm saying? Neither shall we make marriages with them. Or is that 7 and 3? You know what I'm saying? Neither shall we make marriages with them. We shouldn't join ourselves with these people at all. But your whole push was equality, equality, coming together. I had a dream that one day that little white boys and little white girls can hold hands together and whatever, however the speech goes. Yeah, on Plymouth Rock. But then, you know, on the tail end of his campaign, he said, "I felt like I led my people into a burning house." You know what I'm saying? All because of this thing that he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you had people following you. You had your own people following you to death. Like people out there getting lynched and publicly embarrassed for something that you was pushing. And the whole time, he back there banging white girls. You know what I'm saying? They Yeah, like they got the FBI. They got all the tapes of him. And he ended up doing his thing with these white people. Call me a nigga now. And old Coretta, she just sitting at the. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. With the white man too. Good night. You know what I'm saying? He hated his people so much to where he wanted us to join with our enemies. You know what I'm saying? On the outside, it looks like he's trying to lead us to freedom and blah blah this and blah blah that, civil rights, and no, it wasn't. It wasn't. We was good. Had our own bus system. When we went back then, when they boycotted the system, that bus system was on the brink of bankruptcy because black people, Hispanic people wasn't taking the bus. They was walking miles to go to work when they boycotted that bus system. Like we said before, Black Wall Street. Like we had our own stuff. We was good. We were good. We didn't have to deal with them. So that whole fight, that whole campaign to get us to go sit in some restaurants that badly season their food, bro. So you tell me you did all this civil rights to go sit in Dan's diner when Martha, Mama Martha down here got the same diner with better food. You know what I'm saying? Dan's Diner selling you barely seasoned food. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Mama Martha down here, or Mama Gertrude, whoever the sister is, selling food that's gonna put you to sleep right then. As soon as you eat it, oh, it's so good, you just want to go sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like you fought to sip out of a whites only water fountain that tastes just the same as the blacks only water fountain. You know what I'm saying? I guess they thought that the water was gonna be cold and refreshing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever seen that picture of the black dude that was taking the picture in front of the whites only water fountain, like he, drinking it. Then he probably drunk the water and was like, oh, this just tastes like the same water I've been drinking. For naught, for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? Yeah, keep reading. Nah, I gotta finish reading 20. We stopped at he is a liar. So if you say
Okay.
you love God but you hate your brother, you a liar. Go ahead.
Okay. Continuation. For he that loveth not his brother whom he has seen, how can he love God whom he has not seen?
Man, that's heavy. So the man that's sitting next to you, if you can't say that you love him, how you gonna love the Lord if you ain't never seen him? You just read about him in a book or through hearsay. You know what I'm saying? Or they call oral traditions. Like how you gonna say you love the Lord, but then the person that's sitting right next to you, or live right next to you, or work right next to you, or work right with you, how you gonna say you don't you love the Lord and can't stand you know what I'm saying? You are a liar. Uh, keep going. Go to 21.
And this commandment have we from him. Who loveth God, love his brother also.
So this is a commandment. He who love God, you say you love God, you gotta love your brother also. Yeah, of course, it's easy to love the brother you grew up with, in the same house. Yeah, that's easy. But we talking about that brother that needs your help, that that you never seen before. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop being teachers. When I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? Anybody down the street, everybody used to, hey, just what I'm saying? Maybe that's some some Southern hospitality, whatever. Because I don't think they don't do that at all. In like New York and like I've been to New York, man. Dog, it made me mad because it's like I'm like, what's up? What's going down? They looking at me like, what are you speaking for? And I'm like, well, y'all don't speak down here. Like like if you speak, hey man, just come to the house. You come to the house, you invite them inside your house, and you offer them something to drink or something to eat or something. They don't do that out there. Man, I was with one of my boys from college, man, and we went to one of his homeboys' house. And so we get to the steps, they stay in them big brownstone buildings. So we sitting on the steps outside like we gonna do the right thing, and I'm like, it's hot outside, man. We ain't gonna go up to his house. Like, nah, they don't do that out here. I'm like, what? Man, it's hot outside. Like, when is he coming outside? Like, he like, yeah, he be down in the middle. Like, he ain't gonna bring no water down here or nothing. They don't do that out there. So I guess Southern hospitality is a real thing, but it's just normal to us. Hey, man, you can come to that, man. You home? You want something to drink? Because, down here, it's an insult. You know what I'm saying? Like, if of course, in the world, you come over for the holidays, all type of food and stuff, or even on a regular day, it's an insult not to eat or not to take something. Man, I went over my one of my homeboys. I just got through eating like a whole house of stuff. Go to my homeboy house. His grandma, hey baby, how you doing? Yeah, come on, get you some. Oh no, I'm all right. You know, so I just got through eating. Like everybody stopped and looked like, nah, don't play with grandma like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, they made you either eat or wrap up. They gonna wrap up a plate for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's in its own sense, minus the pagan holiday or the whatever holiday. But that's the type of stuff that we grew up on that we still need, that we still should do. All right, drop that, um, and give me Matthew 25, verse 40.
You ready?
Go ahead.
All right, Matthew, reading from the book of Matthew 25, chapter 25, verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
Hey, what color these words in? This red. So this is Christ talking. So it says, and the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, and such as insomuch as ye done it unto one of the least of my brethren, you have done it to me. So think about it like, so if you hit my little brother, you just hit me. So it's going down. You know what I'm saying? This is Christ saying. This is this is ultimate brotherhood. So you mistreating your brother, not giving him $1 when they ask you. I don't care if he trying to buy a bill, trying to buy a crack, whatever it is. Just give him $1. I mean, he already a addict. You not making him an addict. Help him out. If you don't want to give him a dollar, if you because they like say, can I get a dollar so I can give me something to drink? If you don't feel like give him $1, go buy him a drink. Get him a bottle of water or a Gatorade or something. That Gatorade would probably be better, revive him with some electrolytes. And he probably won't even think about smoking no more. Do that. All right. That means because I paraphrase it when it says uh, like when you come see like when you I can't paraphrase that good, but it was more so like when you've done it unto your brother, like you've done it to him, like when I was hungry, you fed me. I mean yeah, I can't think of the precept right now. I got stuff all over the place, huh? Yeah, when I was naked, you clothed me. Yeah, and so people are like, man, when did I do this for you? It's like when you done it for the least of my people. So when you help the least or the lowest people of the Lord's people, when you help them out, you've done it to the Lord. You've done it to Christ. You know what I'm saying? It's lucky for messing that prayer phrase up, but you know what I'm saying. Matter of fact, just if you could just find it for me, and then we just. But yeah, if like I said earlier, hey man, you hit my little brother. Guess what? You hit me. So you know it's going down. So read that one more time.
Matthew 25, verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
So Christ only cares about. Well, I'm not gonna slag it. Christ cares about the lowest of us. He cares. You know what I'm saying? Like all the people that got their degrees, money, house, cars, and yeah, fine and dandy. But What about these people that didn't pass the fifth grade? What about these people that didn't even that had to drop out of high school, willingly or unwillingly? You know what I'm saying? What about these people that ain't got it like that? You know what I'm saying? We all went to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, you go to school, you got brand new school clothes, you got some J's on your feet, you got a polo shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Ralph Lauren polo, not that assassin stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to school, with the drip on. But it's one or two people that's in your class that ain't got it like that. Man, he got some shoes that his big brother wore like 3 years ago. Shoelaces about to tear up. They talking. You know what I'm saying? He don't smell that well. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the least of the people that Christ is worried about. So you know what I'm saying? If you're not treating them right, so how's you treating the Lord right? How you say you loving the Lord? All right? Cause yeah, it's easy. You got it. You good. Like you got the clothes that you wanted. You know what I'm saying? You got the you get to eat what you want, not eat what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, you know what I'm saying, McDonald's was a delicacy. You had money to go to McDonald's. Hey, you was living a life. Versus you popping that can of Vienna sausage open with some cracker, with $1 worth of cheese from the store. Yeah, Burger King or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You had money, to go get that. But it was somebody in your neighborhood, one or two, maybe three, that had to, you know what I'm saying, that was standing at your burger like this while you eating it outside. Like, man, I hope he drop a pickle or something. You know what I'm saying? And it was a video probably about a couple years ago, man. It was like 4 or 5 young brothers. They all went to Wingstop. They all got big 20 pieces and fries and stuff, and they just yeah. And then they turned the camera to one of their friends, and he ain't have nothing in front of him. You know what I'm saying? That's hating your brother, bruh. Like they sat there and made that man watch them eat. And they knew he ain't had no money or nothing. And they, hey bro, why you ain't eat nothing? Why you ain't got nothing? And they making fun of him. You know what I'm saying? That's not brotherhood. That's not love, bro. Man, look. I remember the first time, like that's with anything. Like the first time, cause I knew Captain Yatazak in the world. Like the first time we started hanging out together, man. Went to McDonald's and just bought some 99-cent double cheeseburgers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody in the group didn't have no bread like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, I know I can get another $5-10 tomorrow. So let me go on, make sure everybody at least get a bite. You know what I'm saying? But they sat there and watched. They sat there and ate all their wings and their fries and they drink and that brother he just sitting there like I wouldn't even want to be their partners no more. I pray to the Lord, make me rich so I can just, that's probably in the wrong spirit, but to stun on them one day, bro, cause like that's wrong. And that's what Christ's talking about. You done that to him, or you just did that to me. You got it? Yeah, read that for me. It's 20 verses. What? Just what is it? No, but what book chapter it is? Right. So basically, that we in the same chapter, just reading it above. So now I'm sitting up here looking right at it too, because we was at 25 and 40. But yeah, so you can just start. You can start at Matthew 25. Just read Matthew 25, and it's talking about the same thing that we talking about now. You know what I'm saying? All right. Drop that and give me Proverbs chapter 6. Now we're about to get into the meat of the lesson, man, because we was talking about the three things beautified with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The unity of brethren, uh, the love of neighbors. You know what I'm saying? And a man and wife that agree together. Those three things, man. That's the kingdom of heaven right there. You know what I'm saying? Proverbs chapter 6, and we're gonna start at verse 16. Yeah, that's it right there. Hold on, let me get there with you. Proverbs 6. Start at 16. All right. Go ahead and read when you got it.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16.
Con.
All right. These 6 things doeth the Lord hate.
All right, now stop. We just read about 3 things that the Lord loved. That's beautiful in the Lord's sight. You know what I'm saying? The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, and then a man and a wife that agree together. But the unity of brethren and the love of neighbors, those 2 things, you know what I'm saying, are vital as far as building a kingdom. All right, go ahead.
Verse 16. These 6 things doeth the Lord hate. Ye, 7 are an abomination unto him. 17.
All right, so it's 16 that the Lord hate, and then the 7 are abomination to him. So that 7 one is like the grossest of the grossest, or the most detestable thing ever, like the most foulest of the foul. All right, uh, keep going. Verse 17.
Verse 17. A proud look.
All right, stop right there. A proud look. Anybody know what a proud look is? A proud look. Just say it again. Vanity. I'll take that, but a little bit more.
It's like what the Pharisees and stuff had, like they used to wear that. No, like the rich people in the Bible when they used to wear
so
that purple.
like arrogancy,
Yeah.
like a proud look, like you arrogant, like oh you ain't got them J's, oh I'm better than you. Oh you ain't got your degree, oh I'm better than you. Oh you didn't go to Harvard, or you didn't go to oh I'm way better than you. Yeah, status, a self-proclaimed stature or whatever. A proud look when you looking down on people because they don't have what you have or accomplish what you accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Uh, they rap about it all the time in raps. I mean, that's why I don't even just listen to all this. I mean, because it started, with us, but everybody doing this money spreading thing. They doing all this here, and like, okay, that's cool. That prompts people to rob you. You know what I'm saying? You flashing all this money. You know what I'm saying? And it's some people that don't have it. That's at that point to where, man, look, my baby mama ain't finna be getting on me no more by having not having no diapers for this baby or no daycare money. So I just seen this boy, you know, on Instagram flashing all his bread. I gotta go get him. I normally don't rob people, but look, I'm tired. I'm tired of what I'm going through right now. So by any means necessary, he gonna have to pay the price. He either gonna give it to me, or I'm gonna just have to take it from him. You know what I'm saying? That's the mindset of not having, struggling. You know what I'm saying? That's what our oppressor has put on us. Deprivation. like as a people, like we shouldn't be going through all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They always talking about crime and in the black community. Yeah, we lacking. But they call it they call it crime. They it's another word that they give it, for us. Black on black, but it's something else. Uh, I want to call it being a savage or whatever. But when our oppressors go through it, they call it uh, trying to survive, trying to make a living. Because I don't know if y'all remember like Hurricane Katrina
Yeah.
and then the floods out here in Houston, like when people was taking stuff out them stores and stuff.
Yeah.
On the news, they portrayed all the blacks and Hispanics. Oh, look at them! They're looting the stores. They're just ravaging the stores and looting the stores. But then when they show the oppressors, oh, they're just trying to make a way to live. They're just trying to, to survive. They're they put some powder on it. You know what I'm saying? But when it was us, when we struggling, you know what I'm saying? It was just straight savage. You know what I'm saying? We just out there being some ravening wolves. You know what I'm saying? Kill, 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 eat, eat, eat. Nah. You know what I'm saying? But when the shoe on the other foot, oh, it's just think about it. When when somebody gets killed, like when a black Hispanic get killed, they always show a negative photo of them. They always show an Instagram where they even spreading money, got guns in their hand. But then when somebody in that other community, in the white community, it's always a family photo, a graduation picture or something like that. You know, holding a baby. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so where we at? Verse 16.
17.
So yeah, a proud look. So somebody keep Proverbs 6 open, but give me Proverbs 21 and show you what that is. Proverbs 21 and start at verse 4.
Okay, Proverbs chapter 21, verse 4. And high look, and a proud heart, and the plowing of the wicked, and the plowing of the wicked is sin.
Is what?
Sin.
Sin. So it says a high look and a proud heart. So that high look is like a proud look, or a proud heart, like you arrogant, like you, oh, nothing can touch me. My money is my defense. If I don't, I pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my degree is this, my degree is that. I got my name is Devontae Johnson, MDLELO. They got all them letters after their name because for all the degrees and accomplishments they done made. That don't mean nothing to the Lord. I mean, it's cool you got it. Not saying that going to college and getting a degree is going to make you proud, whatever. But when you start thinking that that's the end all be all, when you start thinking that that's what makes you, then you going down the wrong road. You know what I'm saying? Like now, like this is me personally, and this is how I think how it's going. Like in the education system, you know what I'm saying? A lot of like, especially in the like all the people that that's black that got a degree. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with the education system now? At least in Texas, you know what I'm saying? You got disgruntled teachers. You got uh all these college graduates, black, Hispanic graduates. You know what I'm saying? They graduate with architecture degrees, biology degrees, business MBA degrees and all this stuff. But then, when I was in college, they teach you like, if you get your degree, once you get your degree, you know what I'm saying, you always want to get your teacher certification as a backfall. Just in case you don't get in the field that you want to. get your teacher certification as a backfall, so that way, you can work. You know what I'm saying? You can make a decent amount of money. So if you're an architecture major or a business major, your degree says you're supposed to start off with 70, 80, $90,000 a year. But by the oppressors owning everything, you don't get a degree at the most prominent architecture company, in America, or you don't get a job at uh, the top engineering company, you know, because why? Because all these predominantly white schools, they getting hired. So you as a black person or Hispanic person, you the last one to get picked. Of course, you know what I'm saying. Before they ended affirmative action, they had to interview you. But now, since affirmative action over with, they ain't got to interview you. So now they can they can hire that lazy high school dropout nephew of theirs that don't know nothing to be your boss. So as a black HBCU college graduate, you you got to be a teacher. Now you 21, 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of college with a degree, and then now you have to be a teacher. You have to start teaching kids that's like what, that's like 4 maybe 5 years younger than you. You know what I'm saying? Probably don't even like kids like that to be teaching. And then you get this teaching job starting off at like 55,000 a year, and you got to deal with some kids that really don't, you know, listen to authority like that. That's what's happening. Like so, like if you're a business major and you got your business degree and you don't get a job in your field, guess what you're gonna be? A math teacher. If you engineering or architecture, something like that, you're gonna be a math teacher. Or maybe social studies or something like that. Or computer teaching. If you got your degree in nursing or biology or something, guess what you gonna be? A science teacher, teaching high school kids about the periodic table, and you 21, 22 years old. That's not a far age gap. You know what I'm saying? So now you mad. You like, man, I'm supposed to be making this amount of money. Now I gotta go teach these kids. So now you don't even care how you do your job. You know what I'm saying? Back when I was growing up, like we had teachers that went to school to be teachers. So they love teaching. They love dealing with kids. But now, I mean, you got people that wanted to be, you know, electrical engineers or mechanical engineers that can't be that because it's not enough jobs going around, and you're gonna be the last one picked, if anything. All right. So it says a high look and a proud heart, and what else? The plowing of the wicked is sin. Hold on, somebody.
Hold up.
Yeah. So the plowing of the wicked is sin. Keep going. Go to verse 5.
Okay. Okay, verse 5. The thoughts the thoughts of the diligent tend only to the thoughts of the diligent tend only to the plentiness, but of everyone that is hasty only to want.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Verse 6. The getting of the treasures by a lying tongue is a vanity tossed to and fro of them that seek death.
When it says the getting of treasures by a lying tongue. All you scammers out there, you in the Bible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You all your credit card fraud and sitting in front of that ATM hacking people accounts and all these other scamming strategies. Y'all right here, man. is a vanity tossed to and fro of them that seek death. You know what I'm saying? It's you know I always grew up with the with a quote that I learned from some old people. I like listening to old people. You know, it's two things you don't play with a man. That's his woman or his money. Both of them will get you beat up or killed. You know what I'm saying? So just think about these companies that find out that you stealing from them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you can, you seeking death. You know what I'm saying? You a scammer or you get your money by lying to people. You know, you gonna lie to the wrong person, and that right person gonna come see you. You know what I'm saying? Because he done gave you everything that he worked for. You know what I'm saying? To try to help your situation get a little better because he trusted you. And then you run off with his money. But when he finds you, you better hope and pray that, you know what I'm saying, he don't chitty bang bang you. All right? All right. Give me Ecclesiasticus again. Let Fernando read. Ecclesiasticus. That's in the Apocrypha chapter 23. Verse 4.
Ecclesiastes chapter 23, verse 4. O Lord, Father, and God of my life, give me not a proud look, but turn away from thy servants always a haughty mind.
All right. So the author of this book is praying to the Lord like, man, Lord, please don't give me a proud look. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever status I get or whatever type of level I get on, man, don't let me not have that proud look or that arrogant aura about myself. You know what I'm saying? Because like we just read that, stuff like that leads to death. You know what I'm saying? Because you going against the Lord at that point because you got all this money, you got all this whatever, and then you feel like you don't need the Lord, and you just start doing what you want to do. I think that's why the Lord don't bless everybody with winning the lottery. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I always keep this scripture in mind. Lord, if you ever just bless me with that lottery, man, man, don't let me get to the point where I look down on people, treat people wrong, forget about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let me continue to help people, change their lives, bro. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because, and I'm also scared to win it because I don't want that to be my I don't want that to be my reward. I still want my reward, in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? All right. So it says, give me not a proud look, but turn away from thy servants always a haughty mind. You know what I'm saying? So don't give me that mindset of, oh, I don't need the Lord no more. I got what I want. You know what I'm saying? My money can take care of whatever I need to. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what oppressors do. You know what I'm saying? Trump think, his power, his influence, his money can, well, he doing it for the most part, but the Lord gonna shut that down real quick. All right, and that's how a lot of them think. All right, but guess what? That money can't stop cancer. That money can't stop AIDS. You know what I'm saying? It probably slow it down a little bit, but the end result, dead. All right. Now, let me get Proverbs 16 and 8. No, you won't have to get Proverbs 16 and 8. Oh, 16 and 18. So like, let me see. Yeah, give me Proverbs 16 and 18.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction.
What?
Pride goeth before destruction.
So you got that proud look. You know, your pride standing in the way. That's a clear sign that your destruction is in route. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. And a haughty spirit.
Oh, it's 18.
And an haughty spirit before a fall.
Yeah. So when you get to that point to where you too prideful and your spirit is haughty, just know your destruction is around the corner. You know what I'm saying? It's right around the corner. Hopefully you can recover before the fall. You know what I'm saying? Like some of our black celebrities experienced it. You know what I'm saying? And you see them fall. All right. Now go back to Proverbs 6 and 16. Well, 6 and yeah, we have 6 and 17. The next comma.
Proverbs 6, verse 17. A proud look, a lying tongue.
All right, stop right there. A lying tongue. You know, we just talked about that earlier. A lying tongue will get you beat up, shot. You know what I'm saying? Just think about how many brothers are in jail or got lynched from a lying tongue from our oppressors. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know who Chuck Berry is, but Chuck Berry. Nah, Chuck Berry. If you know who Elvis Presley is, right? Elvis Presley took his whole swag, took his everything, music, everything. You know what I'm saying? Some people lied on him. The story about Rosewood. Uh, you know, a white woman said that some people SA'd her, and they burnt down the whole city for lying. Uh, Emmett Till. That was a cold. That's one of the coldest ones. Lady lied and said what he whistled at her or whatever he did, and then she just died about a year or two ago, right? Right before she died, she's like, "I lied. I'm sorry." Like so, she sat on that lie. She took that to the grave almost. You know, because well, that was like what 40, maybe 50 years after. You know what I'm saying? Her lie caused an innocent brother's life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. 40, 40 plus, 50 plus. Yeah. And she lived her life. His mother had to suffer through that and live through that for decades. You know what I'm saying? What about you know brothers and sisters that done got beat up because sister done lied on 'em. Oh he touched my booty in the club. Oh he called me a B word. You know what I'm saying? And then you know Captain Saber come. You know he want to win the box too. So he go in there and beat the dude up or shoot the dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like for yeah, for a lying tongue, bro, like that's you know what I'm saying? The Lord don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You lying on somebody and a price get paid for it that shouldn't even got to that point, the Lord see it. You know what I'm saying? Give me Psalms chapter 109, verse 2. Yeah, but that's I sure hate you. You did them 8, cause that's some bull, bro. Right? You know what I'm saying? And you can't say that ain't what you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But lying, lying ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Psalms chapter 109, verse 2. For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue.
Hold on, slacking. Let me get that with you. All right, so, read that again.
For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue.
Right. So, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceiver are open against me. So when people lie on you, man, they wicked, man. They deceitful. Or if you're doing it, you are wicked and you are deceitful. You know what I'm saying? Lying to get your way. All right. You know, as a nation, like we've been lied on for so long to where sometimes we believe the lie. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we believe that we savages, or we can't get it together. You know what I'm saying? We can't. You know, we've been live so long to where we believe that we natural slaves. You know, we suffer from Stockholm syndrome. You know, everybody know that. But we don't even think that we can run ourselves. We can't depend on ourselves. That's why we depending on. That's why everybody tripping on losing food stamps and stuff now. Because we so programmed and we've been lied to for so long to where we need our oppressors to where we can't do for our own. You know what I'm saying? Give me we're gonna drop that. Give me Mark 7, verse 20. Mark chapter 7, verse 20.
Mark chapter 7, verse 20. And he said, that which cometh out of the man that defileth the man.
All right, start at 19. Well, hold on, wait.
Verse 19, chapter 7. Because it entereth not into his heart, but into the belly, and goeth out into the drought, purging all meats.
All right, so Christians like to use this as saying that you can eat all meats. That we don't have to worry about the dietary law no more. But this ain't even talking about eating meat or the dietary law. So go ahead and verse 20.
Verse 20. And he said, that which cometh out of the man that defileth the man.
And he said, that which cometh out of the man defileth the man. So what are we talking about? Go
The
ahead.
words that are coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, give that brother a hand. Because also the scripture says that the tongue is a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? You know, it can give life or death. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 21. For from within, out of the heart of the man, proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders.
All right, so from within, out of the heart of men. So, you know, out of the heart means out of the mind. So whatever you think, you speak. You know what I'm saying? So if you out here with a deceitful heart and you speaking lies on people, you know what I'm saying? That leads to destruction. You know what I'm saying? It says also it says it proceed evil thoughts. So like you say, like if you thinking of something, you know what I'm saying, you might do it or you might say it. Adulteries, fornications, murders. Uh, keep going.
Verse 22. Thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit,
Deceit,
lasciviousness,
lasciviousness.
and evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness.
Keep going. Finish 23.
Verse 23. All these evil things come from within and defile the
So
man.
that's what defiles a man. Your tongue and your actions, not what you eat. You know what I'm saying? Your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're thinking about adultery, whatever what you think, you know what I'm saying, you might do sometime. You know, I might be thinking, man, I want to jump off a bridge. You know, you keep telling yourself that, man, your legs just might get moving, and then next thing you know, like, oh wait, you know what I'm saying? It's too late for this. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not thinking with a righteous heart, because your heart is deceitful. You know, especially if you lying. Cut it off. You had some? Oh, okay. All right. Go back to Proverbs 6. Read that for me. Now we at verse. We still at 17.
Proverbs 6, verse 17. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood.
Hands that shed innocent blood. You know what I'm saying? And so if you if you one of those people that call yourself a stepper, you know what I'm saying, or you one of them people that call yourself a hitter or whatever, hands that shed innocent blood, I'm gonna shoot up your neighborhood, or I'm a whatever. You know what I'm saying? Uh, if you out here doing things like that, and you don't care about if innocent people get hurt, the Lord hates it. You know what I'm saying? Hands that shed innocent blood, like people that go out and if you lying on somebody, and you lying on this innocent person, and then they get unalive for it, that's still the same thing. Go ahead. Right. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. 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 Right. Yeah, so all you brothers that call yourself, big steppers, or you a hitter, you know what I'm saying? You out here shedding innocent blood, you know what I'm saying? Like you shoot up a club and then the person you aim for didn't die, but somebody else did. The Lord hates that. Give me Isaiah chapter 59. Isaiah chapter 59, we're going to start at verse 1.
Isaiah 59, verse 1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, and it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear.
hmm
You want verse 2?
Isaiah 59, yeah. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear. Go ahead, verse 2.
But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you, and he will not hear.
All right, go ahead.
For your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies. Your tongue hath muttered perverseness.
All right, so what it's saying is the Lord hand is not short. That mean he ain't forgot about you. He ain't, you know what I'm saying, let you make it on the stuff you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Or don't think that the Lord hadn't heard what's going on. All right, that it cannot hear. It said, but your iniquities have separated between you and your God. So the more and more you do, the more space you put in between you and the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The scripture says, though sentence is not executed speedily, you know what I'm saying, which means, just because you didn't get caught or you didn't get punished for something, right then when you did it, that don't mean that it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So it says, it says that, I'm paraphrasing this point. So the hands of men, continue to, to do it because they ain't get caught. So if you rob a bank, you know what I'm saying, the first time and you didn't get caught, guess what you're gonna do? Hey man, I ain't get caught that first time, so I'm gonna hit this other bank right quick. You know what I'm saying? All right, read verse 4.
None calleth for justice, nor any pleadeth for truth. They trust in vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity.
Yeah, so people that they quick to get into stuff, man. Whether they don't care if they lie, cheat, or steal. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get into it. All right. Second Esdras. That's back in the Apocalypse. Second Esdras. And we're gonna go to chapter 15. You got a question? Go ahead. The 1611. Uh-huh. Wait, if you got the 1611 edition of the Bible, it's gonna have the apocrypha in it automatically. The Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. It's right here. You can grab it and get the title if you want. All right, so read the second Ezra chapter 15, verse 22.
Second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 22. My hand shall not spare the sinners.
It says, my right hand.
My right hand shall not spare the sinners.
All right, keep going.
And my sword shall not cease, our them, and shed innocent blood upon earth.
Oh, you got the old English version?
I think so.
Yeah, it looked like a U.
Yeah, it looks like
Yes.
a V.
Yeah, over. Yeah. So what it's saying is, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood. So the Lord ain't forgot about you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get yours. You know what I'm saying? He might make your death publicly. He might make it quick quick and painful, or slow and painful. However he doing, you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you shedding innocent blood, and it's you know what I'm saying. And so all these oppressors that have unalived, lynched, or whatever the Lord's people, it's coming. It's coming. Or if you did it to your brother, because that's what we're talking about, really. If you done it to your brother, or if you lied, or you put a hit out on somebody before, or whatever the case may be, it's coming. All right, drop that and give me go back to Proverbs chapter 6. We almost done. And we're gonna start at verse 18.
Proverbs 6, verse 18. And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief.
All right, a heart that devises wicked imaginations. Man, you people that's always cooking up plans to rob, kill, steal. You know what I'm saying? How to overthrow somebody, or how to cheat somebody out of something, scamming, or whatever the case may be. You know, the Lord is not happy with it. He's not pleased with it. All right. Feet that be swift and run into mischief. You know, everybody know them people that they can't wait till something pop off. You know, them instigate, like they love seeing fights at school, or they love drama. They love, you know, they got their phone out, and oh, you gonna let that nigga talk to you like that? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Uh they love running, like the cats that be at the club. They just sit on the wall on purpose, and they stick their foot. I wish nigga would step on my shoe. So first nigga that step on my shoe, I'm rocking it. Like you go to the club, or you go to wherever you like looking for it. Like you got the plex on your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait till something jump off. Like you jumping other people's business, you know, just to, you know, you know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, hey, what he said, like, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't wait to do that. Like, that's what drive you. Like, you can't wait, man. I've been wanting to shoot my gun all week. I wish nigga say something, just something slick. Nigga hunk at me, I'm dumping on him. You run the mischief. Somebody say, hey man, I got a lick on the other side. Hey, let's go. Don't matter what it is. He can say he can go rob Donald Trump. Let's go. You quick to run to mischief. You want your name to be out there as You know what I'm saying? Somebody not to be played with in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You want that hood credit. You want that street cred. You know what I'm saying? You chase it so much to where you become a crash dummy. You become a crash dummy, and start people start like, oh man, he'll crash, he'll do anything. Oh well, I'm just finna, he want to be a crash dummy. I'm gonna crash him out. So you want that so bad. You want to be, that whatever the title is that you want. Somebody tell you to do something, you do it. No questions asked. Oh, you ain't got to pay me for it. And I did that on the house. Like the Lord is waiting on you. All right. Go to 19 for me.
Verse 19, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren.
All right. Now read the first part again.
A false witness that speaketh
A
lies.
false witness that speak lies. Now, we've been talking about this all the time. A false witness that speak lies. Oh yeah, I seen him. I seen him breaking your car. Oh, I seen this. I seen that. Oh yeah, he did it. He did it. Like you bearing false witness. Oh yeah, he the one that when you was locked up, yeah, he was at your gal house every day. You know what I'm saying? But he was the one really at the highs every day. Yeah. Go ahead. Uh huh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Right. Yeah. Mhm. Uh huh. Right. Yeah. It was a whole different story. Yeah. Yeah. We used to do that too. Yeah. But matter of fact, by the third person, the story didn't change. So you whispering them. You was. I could say, yeah. The dog bit the man. By the time it get to the third person, yeah, the dog done bit the whole neighborhood and got rabies. By the time it get over there, you know what I'm saying? Then the raccoon beat the dog up. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But yeah, a false witness that speaking lies, man, and uh, that's one of the things. That's the sixth thing that speaking lies. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, yeah. So I mean, of course, we read about a lying tongue, but a false witness saying that you witnessed something that you really didn't witness. You know, like I say, yeah, man, that boy was at your baby mama house when you were locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like he was trying to take the swingers off the car and whoop whoop this and whoop whoop that. Yeah, he was doing too much. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. And then it says, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Now this the one that the Lord is. You know what I'm saying? That's an abomination. You know what I'm saying? Like you creating beef between people, between your brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like these Christians that we formerly call fake Israelite groups. You know what I'm saying? They do it a lot. They they cause discord between brethren. Why? Because there's so many breakoff camps. Now you teaching people this and teaching people that and telling people this and telling people that about something, and then you ended up breaking off from this break off. So now your doctrine and your way of teaching is watered down. Now, you was already getting watered down breakdowns and stuff anyway. But now it's diluted. It's super diluted now. So that last one that That he that soweth discord among brethren, that's the one right there. That's verse 19. And this pertains to a lot of pastors too. Teaching the people that's following you not to follow that the old law is done away with, and all you gotta do is believe, and all types of if it was that easy just to believe, the rest of the Bible in Revelation when it's talking about 2/3 be cut off, that wouldn't even matter because all you have to do is believe. You see that sky crack, oh, I believe now. Then oh yeah, everybody getting taken up. You know what I'm saying? But it's more than just believing. There's some action you got to do. You got to do a lot. I mean, I ain't gonna say a lot of stuff, but you got to do what this Bible say, and not you know take away from it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It's surreal how growing up in a Christian church, cause my grandma, I went from A9
Mm-hmm.
all the way down through the
Yeah,
Seventh
yeah,
Day
yeah, yeah.
Adventist to
Uh-huh.
Presbyterian. I even went to Augustana Lutheran Church right across from CEP in
Uh-huh.
Third Ward. I
Yeah.
went to that church,
Yeah.
and but it always, when I was young, I was like, man, is that easy? Like, so I could sin and just say, yeah, I believe in Jesus Christ. Okay, cool, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
But that's when you think about it, um, and I'm paraphrasing. I don't know the actual scripture. You all probably do. It say faith without works
It's dead.
is dead. So
Mm-hmm.
it's basically telling me, yeah, I can believe, but I got to do something else with that. I got to add to it.
Right.
So yeah,
All right. Give me Matthew 18 and 15. And this is how you kill some of that false witness stuff. You know what I'm saying? And get down to the bottom of stuff. All right. This is how we should handle all problems. In the truth, or even not necessarily even in the truth, but period. This is how we should handle stuff. Go ahead. Matthew 18 and 15.
Matthew 18:15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother.
All right. Hold on. Let
Oh.
me get back. Let me get that with you.
Huh?
I said, give me a second. Let me get that with you. Now read that again.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 15. Moreover, between thee and him alone.
All right. So, if you got a problem with somebody, don't go. So if I had a problem with you, I'm not gonna go to you because man, yeah, that nigga Kyle, that tripping, man. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, man, I don't like the way that nigga did this, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Because now that's causing a discord among brethren for one, and then I could be lying about some stuff. So it's bearing false witness. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can be saying a lot of stuff. Now, he might, start believing me on, this stuff in the world. Like, if I was to tell somebody in the world, like, yeah, man, I don't like, Kyle because of this, woo, 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 woo. Now, that person might not like you. Never had no problem with you at all. But just because he believed in me and what I said you did to me, now he don't like you. So now you got two enemies that you don't even know about. You got two enemies that you don't even know about, so you still going around like, hey, well, what's up, bro? Woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? Now they, yeah, whatever, man. Yeah. All right. and now you wondering like what's going on. Then fight may break out. They probably try to jump you, and like what's up? Like where all this come from? Or what might end up happening? You know what I'm saying? If that brother keeps offending, if he keeps getting offended by whatever you doing, and he don't say nothing, all that stuff start building up, building up, building up, building up, building up, building up. You don't know it. So then one day he just spaz out on you. Hey, yeah, bro, man, I don't like you. Blah, 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 blah. Like, what you mean? Like, we just came. What's up? So he started naming all the stuff. Yeah, man, 2 years ago you stepped on my shoe and blah 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 blah. Man, you said this and blah 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 blah. Man, I didn't know that offended you, bro. Like, like he running down 2 years worth of stuff. Yeah, when you could have brought it to the forefront the first time. 2 years of stuff done built up. Now you spaz out on me. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, now it's all hitting me from left field. Like, hold on, bro, we were just good. Like, we just, you know what I'm saying? And then you got another person that he come out of nowhere, like, yeah, bro, blah, 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 blah. Adding to it, like, well, I ain't know I had a problem with you either. You know what I'm saying? So that first part of Matthew 18 and 15 is very, very, very important. Go ahead.
Now, and I totally like before, and I'm glad it's an actual scripture to go to for what morally was already resonating in my brain from youth. My my mom my grandmother used to say, don't come in here telling me, like, y'all boy, y'all go take care of that. Y'all go handle that. Why is you telling on your brother? Like go talk to him. And it because it becomes a ripple effect.
Right.
And it gets bigger than what it even was.
Right.
It wasn't even that big.
Right.
And that's why, like, even when somebody try and put me in the middle of something, like, you don't want to put me in the middle of something, because I'm going to tell you hey, you don't even got to put me in the middle, because, hey, you in so many words, like, because it's a thin line between what society considers a snitch versus somebody telling you to take your lick.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a real thin line.
Yeah, it's a thin line between telling the truth and what the streets taught us.
Exactly.
Because, the streets tell, hey, man, don't snitch.
Exactly.
At all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, take how just take the lick.
It's life. We talking about.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And what's more important about the scripture, it says, go to he and him alone. You know what I'm saying? Because all right, I like to bring this movie skit up. Y'all remember Minister Society, right? You remember when they at the beginning of the movie, he said, man, yeah, you've been out of jail for a few weeks. Ain't it about time you give me my money? You know what I'm saying? So all his friends around, they playing cards, they drinking and smoking. You know what I'm saying? You call out a man about paying you some money that you own. Guess what he gonna do? He gonna get defensive. He said, man, I ain't got it yet. He said, man, what you mean you ain't got my money yet? He said, man, I ain't got your money yet. What you mean you ain't got my money? You better be coming on my cash or else. So when he got to that point, he got to defend his gangster. Man, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I told y'all I'm gonna pay you. I'll pay you when I feel like it. You better, whoop the whoop. The brother ended up getting unalive. You know what I'm saying? Because he had to defend himself. You know what I'm saying? You go to anybody, you know what I'm saying, about some money. Especially when you're young, you go up to your partner at the lunch table. Hey, man, you got that $20 I let you hold? Everybody looking at you like, oh, yeah, you borrowing money like that? And then if you don't have it, you're going to feel played. Even if you do have it, you're going to feel played. Because if you do have it and he asks you about it, what you going to do? You probably throw the money at him. It's a ripple effect. Because to defend yourself from getting played, Oh yeah, nigga, I got your little funky $20. You throw it to him.
Yeah.
Now he feel play because you threw some money at him.
Or you really might have been getting in line for somebody with their money.
Right.
So now he see that money and he like, oh, you had money out. Nah, I really was
Yeah.
getting it, man. Whatever. Like, and it is really the whitewash of
Yeah.
the mind, thinking that my brother always trying to get over. Like
Yeah.
my brother, like, all right, you really don't need this. Like,
Yeah, and then so
What?
now you lose a brother or a sister versus because you could have put, hey, let me talk to you right quick. Hey man, you got that 20? I let you hold. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you need it, you know what I'm saying. I can hold out, but you know what I'm saying. I was just saying if you had it, you know what I'm saying. That he probably give you a story. That, yeah, man, give me a couple more days or whatever. Whoop whoop. Oh, I got it, but you know, I gotta, get this right quick. But you know what I'm saying. I'm still get you. Like, all right, well, bet. You know what I'm saying. Now you done reinforced your bond with your brother, but you got some understanding on the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like to go furthermore on that, you see people, you know what I'm saying, that they borrow some money from a family member or a friend or whatever, and then when tax time come around, people post about it a lot. Tax time come around, oh yeah, man, I let him borrow $500. Then he got his taxes back, man. He ain't get my money back, but he got some brand new rims on his car. He got a brand new car, and blah blah this and blah blah that. When versus you going to social media, you feel like, hey man, you got that bread, man. I see you shining and everything, but I just don't want to call you out like that on social media. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like get to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, baby mama could have bought him the rims. You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, and if he did intentionally, you know what I'm saying, try to screw you over on it, or forgot about it, or want to kind of don't want to pay you the whole thing back at one time, then, I mean, you'll get that understanding then. But calling somebody out in front of somebody else is you're not gonna get your money. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't change anything. Right. You got the mic? Yeah. Speaking of mic.
I might reach out and say, hey, I'm gonna ask for the bare minimum. Like if I do need it.
Right.
And if I need it, it's because I really went without, and I'm trying not to go to something worse
Right.
or do something worse.
Right.
So, but then it comes a time where a lot of people, it's an underlying contract, and it's a contract that I signed when I even asked you, inside of me. But then when it's blasphemy, like when it's, projected among other people, that's it's fight or flight. Like
Right.
it's like, what do I do? Because you told me I could. It was open. Like holler at you, I'm hollering at you, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to do this because I'm used to going to get it. So
Right.
especially coming into the truth now, I feel like even seeing this and you reading this and for the scripture, it makes so many more things clear to where sometimes you be thinking you tripping.
Right.
Like, man, I'm tripping. It's just me. Like, he was just speaking in general. It's them are my bros. But and I'm just saying, like, out there in the world.
Right.
But But I feel like, if you have a keen heart and you really have a heart, for the Lord, like I always had a heart, but I had a heart for anybody, everybody. If I got it,
Mm-hmm.
you got it.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when it came to immediate family, when I was doing good, working in Alaska, making all the money, because I didn't miss it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
out there. You need some, man, from, if you knew me and you needed something, call me. Hey, I need PS5. All right, cool. I got you. I got to go to work. I'm going to sleep. Gratitude when you doing it through the Lord, like when you
Mm-hmm.
really, even on the flip end, when I'm sincerely coming, hey, say, the- these, how I talk to y'all. I
Mm-hmm.
I can do X, Y, and Z, but I might need the tools or a little bit help with the tools to get through X, Y, and Z. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So versus, and then as a brother, it's our own direct relationship individually. It's not a situation where, hey, yeah, man, at the cookout, yeah, man, brother Kyle, and that I think that's the beauty in the brother tying back into brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
The integrity of the truth, is
Right.
so solid and so protected and guarded. That's a
Right.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful thing because one thing here, like we gotta hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? And when we hold each other accountable, you know what I'm saying, we treat ourselves better and we treat our brothers the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because uh like the scriptures say, uh I just paraphrase it. This John 13, well I just read it. John 13 and 34 says, "A new commandment I give unto you." You know what I'm saying? People like to say, "Oh, this is a new commandment that we follow," but this is actually a old commandment. He just, since y'all not doing this, this is something new for y'all to do. You know what I'm saying? And it says that ye love one another, as I have loved you. And who loved us more than, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the Lord, but Christ himself. He gave his life for us. And how many people you know that got that they know they duty and know their job on this earth. Man, I gotta die for my people. And 10 toes down and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's love. So when Christ say the little petty stuff that you do, all the great things that you do to the least of my people, and that mean you done it to me after I done died for you. I mean that's a slap in the face if you ain't doing right by my brothers. That's a slap in the face, and I died for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's heavy. That's why it says, that's why this whole Bible is hung on brotherhood. You know, kingdom building, treating each other like how you would love yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be out there. You know what I'm saying? You don't treat yourself bad like that. All right. So it says, love ye one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. You know what I'm saying? And by this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. And that's one of the key points on brotherhood in this school. You know what I'm saying? We love one another in this school to where when people see us, they be like, oh yeah, them brothers there. You know what I'm saying? They love each other and they love us. Like when we go to CUNY homes and apartments, nah, they know. They know the difference between us and them people that wear purple. They know the difference. Yeah, man, them niggas came by here the other day and blah blah woo woo woo. Yeah, but we ain't want them around here. But when they see us, hey man, where y'all been, man? Y'all a day late. That what's happening. You know what I'm saying? They love to see us. Like even in Park Houston, like they love to see us. You know what I'm saying? Because we love us, we love our people, and we love doing the work of the Lord, bro. So when the Lord look back at us and like, hey man, We fed the least of them, sir. Like we gave resources to the least of your people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what disciples do. That's what priests do. We're servants. You know what I'm saying? We don't acquire this knowledge just to, look down on everybody. Oh, I know this about the Bible and you don't. Nah, we use this, acquire this knowledge, we live it, and we serve. That's how we do. You got the job. I'm ready. You got the job. All right, with that, pay your tithes to the men of the Lord. I.S.U.P.K.com. That's my time. And with that, I'm going to pass the class over to Precinct Officer Yakatazar for the security announcements.
We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10 means tenth in the Hebrew. Ma'ai 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests. Not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. Hakanaka, Feast of Dedication, 25th day of the 9th month, by the space of 8 days. Sunday, December 14th, 2020, 2025, for 8 days. First Maccabees 4, chapter 4, verse 52 through verse 61. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. And these are the security announcements.
Most High Christ. With that, Majim, which means to stand. I'm going to give a courteous salute to the brothers, then the sisters. Men of Israel. Majim Sabak. Majim. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. Yadnibata. Saw. Face the sisters. Men of Israel. Majim Sabak. Majim. Barak. Yahweh Shemal Atah Hashem Yahushua. Yadnibata. Dismiss.